Welcome to my YouTube channel and Facebook page, Kadam Academy. Also, industrial visit. I, Prakash Kadam, is here today to share with you a very good video. Please be with me to end of this video. I am going to show you the case study 1, which is related to productivity. This is a part 1. So, friends, you can see these pictures of these industries I have explained in this video. Learning outcome of this video: after completion of this lecture, students able to understand and understand the concept of productivity, discuss factors affecting productivity, case study how productivity improve by considering different factors. So which factors we are considered, we'll see later on. Why analysis to find root cause. We have also, the student will going to clear why analysis to find the root cause. So friends, we'll start with the introduction to productivity. The definition of the productivity is what as a technical concept. So here, the productivity is the ratio of output produced which contribute to the accomplishment of the mission per unit of resources consumed, that is input. So friends, productivity is nothing but the product quantity, that is output, divided by resource quantity, input. Next is the factors affecting the productivity. The factors affecting the productivity measure two internal controllable factors, external controllable factors. Friends, in detail, when we go in detail with this internal controllable factors and external control factors. So these internal control factors, the first one is the product factor. In terms of productivity, means the extent to which the productivity means the meet the output requirement, the product development, other factor, product design, that may be considered as an internal factor. Next is the plant and equipment. This is they play the prominent role in enhancing the productivity. The increased availability of the plant through proper maintenance and reduction of idle time increases the productivity. The increased availability of the plant through proper maintenance and this reduction of time increase the productivity. So friend, under this point, we'll see the plant and equipment. Okay, this is the internal controllable factor. Technology. Under this technology and machinery, high-end technology, updated versions, or globally accepted techniques that may be is there. Or innovative latest technology improves the productivity to a greater extent. Automation and information technology helps to achieve improvement in material handling. We are going to study in next coming lectures. The information technology helps to achieve improvement in material handling, and the latest technology improves the productivity to greater extent. So friends, automation and information technology, this technology and the material, the machinery, these are very important point. Okay. So next we'll see the material. Next point is the material energy. Efforts to reduce materials and energy consumption and brings about considerable improvement in productivity. Yes, it will brings the considerable improvement in the productivity. And next is the fifth one is the human factors. Under these human factors, the human resources, you can say human resources, educated human resource, trading of human resource, attitude of people, motivation to human resources, that will be also effect, or which will be or related to productivity, and it basically depend upon the human competence and skill, training, experience, attitude, aptitude, etc. Okay, these are the human factors. And the next is the work methods. Improving the ways in which the work is done improves productivity. Work study and industrial engineering techniques and training are the areas which improve the work methods. The ways in which work is done improves productivity, or the method study also you can consider in this, the factors affecting the productivity. That's why we have to study the work study, method study. So next is the management style. What is the management style? This influence the organizational design, communication in organization. What are the management policies that this also improve the procedures, the procedures what to follow, that will also affect the productivity. So friends, these are the internal controllable factors. We'll see next the in detail external controllable factor. Start with the structural adjustment. This include the economic and social changes. Under these economic changes that influence significantly are the shift in employment from agriculture to, if any employment were to shift agriculture to manufacturing industry. That can, in that case, the import technology, industrial competitiveness, and the different points maybe we can consider. Next is the natural resources. Under these natural resources, manpower, land, raw material are vital, play a role in the two productivity improvements. So next is the government infrastructure and government policies. Government policies and the programs, suddenly they change, are significant to the productivity practices also. The practices of agencies, those who are working with this, and lastly transportation and communication, power. These are the all external, okay, beneficial to that will affecting the productivity. Okay, friends, in short, we'll review this internal and controllable factors and external factors. These are the factors. See here: product design, plant location, layout, technology, machinery, equipments, material handling, quality control, human factors, work methods, work method study, management techniques, financial factors, human factors, sociological factors. These are come under the internal controllable factors. External controllable factors are the structural adjustment, natural resources and their mobility, government policy, government taxation also that will affect, government law, restriction concern business, infrastructure, external national competition, availability of capital, technical issue and others. These are the external factors. You can pause your video and read it carefully. Next is the reflection spot. Here you have to pause your video and try to give the answer of this question, what you understood from previous part of lecture. Think on it, because that will connect with the latter part of the video. Okay friends, so you can now play the video for next part. Here, welcome to this Varag case study. Okay, Varag company is located in the Aurangabad. The details are given. So thank you to Varag Industry. Varag Industry, they are having this manufacturing this end cover process plate, which is useful to automobile industry. They are exporting the products. Okay, to manufacture this end cover process plate, they are having the process flow, the sawing, periodized annealing, phosphating, upsetting 1, again CNC machining, upsetting 2, this sawing, periodized annealing, phosphating, upsetting 1, again periodized annealing, phosphating, upsetting 2, CNC machining. After that, piercing, carburizing, hardening, surface hardening, and lastly the lapping. See here, what I want to show you. Technology base factors affecting the technology or machinery equipment base. Under this, we are going to do the case study. These case studies include this lapping process. Okay, what is the in this lapping process? Lapping machine is a versatile precision machine engineered to the production of highly accurate flat surface. Here, this lapping plate you can visible to you here in this picture is below. This is a lapping plate. Okay, so in this lapping process, they highly flat surface were to manufacture. Okay, so where they studied the individually what is the actual problem. So problem statement will be we are defining here. The lapping plate consumption number is more. That is the problem statement. So this lapping plate is shown to you. The consumption is how much lapping plate consumption is there? The lapping plate consumption per annum 6 numbers. Lapping plate life means by using one lapping plate per plate we can manufacture 60,000 pieces. Okay, that is the life of the lapping plate. This lapping plate once it is used, so consumption is more. How we can reduce this consumption? That's why the 5 why analysis to find root cause. So lapping plate consumption numbers is more. That is a problem statement. So where to ask the question why? Why it is more? Required to change more number of plates. That's why it is a more. Why we are changing that plate? 50% of total thickness of plate is usable. Here is the again when we deeply think it on it and all the analysis we do related to that plate, then it is found that 50% of total thickness of plate is usable. And why it is only 50% thickness is usable? Why not the 100%? So that unable to use entire thickness. Then what will be the root cause? That unable to use entire thickness. So friends, here is the problem statement and fiber analysis root cause is find out. So this to find out this root cause and the actual working place, the how to use that plate after the brainstorming, the thinking of all the team members, they will found out here the Kaizen idea that is continuous improvement. Utilize entire thickness of lapping plate. They have decided how to utilize. Then here countermeasure taken. Here depth of the lubricating slots and counter bore plate is increased and previous one discarded lapping plate. Here see this is the two lapping plates are joined together. Okay, and the two discarded plates are joined together and mounted on the machine. Okay, these are joined together. Slots are manufacturing for lubricating and counter bores are manufactured, and for this they are use the countermeasure taken. Okay, so what will happen? What is the result then? The before the lapping plate is discarded, used lapping plate is discarded. After this lapping plate is by joining and making these two plates. Okay, these two discarded lapping plates are joined together to get a required height after forming slots and counter bores. Okay, whatever the required, these are the slots and these counter bores, whatever they require according to their, they are manufactured. So friends, what is the result then? Kaizen results. The plate consumption, it is represented by this graph. The number of per annum used the plates before 6 and after this lapping plate consumption per annum reduced from 6 to 4. That reduction is there. And here tool life increased from 60,000 pieces to 90,000. See here, the number of products manufactured by using this lapping plate is 60,000 to means 30,000 increase. See, this is the results obtained. The tool cost per annum 7,26,000. That is reduced to 5,72,000. The tool consumption per annum is reduced. Okay, and the tool consumption cost reduced from means which is used for the this product 2.20 to 1.58 rupees per piece. Okay. See, this is the results, and that will also take the productivity. And what is the last outcome? The morale of the team is increased by saving the tool cost. So, end of this lecture, I would like to think what are my top takeaways from my most significant learning from this lecture. So, friends, learn by attempting the quiz or thinking the quiz and their answers. So, thank you, my friends. If you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel. Thank you very